Hey everyone, welcome to day 50. There was a big gap in between day 49 and day 50 due to certain reasons, but point is I'm back and daily videos will continue from now on. And to start fresh, we'll be learning something fresh, and it's called Terraform. So you may or may not have heard of it, but it's very important for DevOps to learn. There's also Ansible, but that is something similar, but it's better to learn both. It's recommended to learn both. So first of all, to install Terraform is very easy. I use a Mac, so there's different ways to install it, but on Mac simply open your terminal and just 2 commands and you're done. Very simple. I'm sure there's Linux and Windows have it pretty easy as well. But yeah, after that, for example, I already did it, but you can check if you've downloaded it with maybe like check the version or Terraform help. Yep, so as you can see, I definitely have it installed, right, on my local machine. And what it is an IAC, which is infrastructure as code. And what that means is, like as the name implies, it's when your infrastructure is all code, right? And benefit of Terraform is that it can work across multiple. Well, first of all, what infrastructure as code is pretty much like it lets you pretty much write your infrastructure, or like your servers or databases and networks. You can do that all with just code in one binary file, rather than going onto like a cloud service and clicking around, right? You can just have one file and have everything there defined. And another good part is you can obviously you can use it for multiple platforms. It works across multiple platforms, multiple cloud platforms such as AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. Those are the main ones, and Terraform works with all of them. So you just need to learn Terraform, and then you can if a job requires you, if a job uses Azure, you can use Azure. If it's AWS, Terraform works with AWS, so you can adjust like that very easily. And well, first of all, why would you want to use it? What are some advantages? So the key benefits, as mentioned, it's cross-platform, works with any and most clouds. And how that's done is actually through providers, which we'll get into later. But the next reason is it's stateful, so it pretty much remembers what your infrastructure looks like and manages it really easily. It's also version controlled, so it's easier to track changes over time, and also to share it with others, hand it to others and let them do their commits or push and pull. So it's very consistent, and it ensures environments stay consistent across systems. Next, it's also very declarative. It's a declarative language, HCL, which stands for HashiCorp Configuration Language, which is very easy to read, and it's all in just one .tf, which is Terraform file, and that one file which you write in HCL just contains everything you need. So, and pretty much what easy to read mean is you pretty much just describe what you want, and you don't need to describe how to actually do it, because it's automated. It automatically figures out what to add, change, or delete based on your whatever you declared. So very nice. Saves a lot of time, That's what most tools are used for, right? To save time and be efficient, and lower any errors. And next, as we talked about before, for cross-platform, there's something called providers. They're pretty much like a plugin that lets Terraform manage resources via APIs. So here you can see it has a bunch of providers. The 3 big cloud companies, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform, are all here, along with many others. And that's why it can be cross-platform and used with like quite a lot of things, right? As you can see, there's a bunch of things that can, like network, databases, version control. It works with all of them. Next, we'll talk about the workflow. So it's a 3-step workflow. First step is initialize, which sets up your project and downloads whatever is required, such as the providers. And then next is plan. Pretty much this one just shows you what changes will be made. And then lastly, you want to apply, which actually makes changes to match your configuration. And below we have an example code. I will be showing you guys, how to actually what it actually look like and what it will do tomorrow. We'll get more hands-on. But for now, what you need to know is that Terraform is very important. It's a must-have if you're getting into DevOps and cloud and automation. So yeah, sorry for the hiatus again, and hope you found this helpful, and see you guys tomorrow.